Hello guys, I am just a random fangirl and welcome back to my channel. This time we'll be reacting to What We Do in the Shadows, Season 1, Episode number 5, if I am correct. Yeah, Episode number 5. So, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've watched anything in this channel because of personal matters, but we are back and I am super excited to be continuing with these reactions. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been like a month since I watched anything related to What We Do in the Shadows. What I do remember is that someone said in the comment section that I should watch the movie before episode 7 or episode 8 because there are apparently some characters that appear there or something like that. So yeah, just let me know if I should do it that way, if that is like the optimal way to do it, because if so, I'll have to watch the movie in these couple of weeks before we reach that point in the show. And yeah, so that's basically it. And yeah, I don't have a lot to say except that it's been a while. I don't quite remember what happened last episode. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Was it the episode with the two day walking vampires, the emotional one? Or was it the episode with the werewolves? Or were those the same episode? I don't remember. But I mean, like, I remember in general what's been happening and what's been going on. I just don't quite remember the order of the episodes because they are, well, this is because of how these, at least this season, I don't know if the other seasons are going to keep the same format, but in this season all of the episodes do not have direct relation to one another. Like, there are some things that are related and some things that keep happening like continually, but not the stories. I don't know, but yeah. So anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a highlighted reaction, but if you want to catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, I am going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of episodes ahead in there as well. I think that that's it, so without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we? Okay.
Formal evening wear, and by that, I mean the new.
Oh, Laszlo! Laszlo?
Shh, look,
What?
that's our new neighbor, Phil. Digestive, my darkest princess.
Laszlo, we've just eaten. I want to do something different.
Well, why don't I eat and you watch? That's kinky.
Is it?
Become like a couple of ninnies.
I know, right? It's like, sheesh, we get it. You've been together for centuries.
Hey. Those are vampires. You don't get too inside. You're not a vampire.
Whoa! She knows what's going on!
If I did have to give you one criticism, though, it would be that he did accidentally get his head cut off in every life he's had.
Ah!
Such short, sweet lives.
Wow. Oh no. Yeah. That could be traumatizing. Ah. Yeah.
He has been reincarnated again, and in this life he is called Jay.
Let's look.
Oh god, I did not saw
Not
that
approach it, I'm
coming.
just going to watch.
Yeah, I don't think that that's going to be less creepy. Oh, she has to be invited. Oh god!
Stop answering, because that is not his name.
Hey! Wow!
What a wonderful shock it is to see you here.
Shit.
Do you think maybe you could let me into your shelter of automobiles?
What? Oh, yeah, come on in, of course.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ah!
Wow. How have you been? I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
You will always see me again. It's so complicated, Gregor.
So it's really interesting. Reincarnation is a thing in this universe.
Again, you know, it's
A
Jeff.
Jeff. Okay.
I have crossed oceans of time to be with you.
Imagine swimming through the time.
But I have.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Well, I'm gonna get off work here in a second. I just got a little bit more to do. If you want to hang out.
It is forbidden, but 10-15 minutes?
Yes, it's great.
I will see you then.
Okay, cool.
He's always got a very, very strong sexual energy that calls.
Well, and they've got games there. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
It's like a freak show.
You're supposed to
We
say.
used to have a freak show in my village. We would get given one balloon between all my brothers and sisters, and then we would bite at each other to get it. One year, my sister
Wow.
bit my brother's thigh, and then we sold the meat for money.
Wow. They're really out of time, aren't
Can we
they?
come in? Excuse us. Can we come into the shelter?
We're open till 11.
Okay, that's great. We see that. Can we come in?
Yeah, come in.
God. Yeah, I know,
How's
babe.
your night been, guys?
Man, can you imagine him with that little British
How does this do not work?
I
don't think that worked.
Why?
Not so hot at hypnotism, huh?
I'm fine at hypnotism. It's just you can't hypnotize a subject that doesn't want to do something that you want them to do.
If the only time you can hypnotize someone is when you have them do something they want to do, then it's not really
Yeah,
hypnotism, is it?
exactly. Oh, babe.
Can we help you guys? Yeah, we're actually looking for a lost pet.
Oh, okay.
How does it taste? Oh, ew, 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 ew. Ah. Okay, so that happens.
Oh, so nice.
Hey, do you want more?
Oh no, I'm
got a
okay.
whole bucket.
No.
Okay, so the ASBN
Oh.
119 I need, but
MA553 is of no use to me whatsoever, correct?
I'm trying to find an open window. I think I found one.
I don't think it's the smartest of choices. I don't know, dude.
Hey, so,
Oh my god.
there you are.
And the cameras! No, I can't.
Hey, Slow, you are free now, so be free.
Is that the right vampire?
oh
You're welcome,
yeah.
fucking guy.
Are we
Are you
sure?
sure it was him?
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I say,
Well,
release me!
fuck.
So what just happened is that Nandor took a bat that was being treated here,
Yeah.
and
You mustn't kill them, please.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, you know, I see a lot of this as a security guard, and the best way to handle it is. What happened?
He was playing the game wrong.
Well, you know,
cannot
we
believe how
stand
boring Gregor has
a
become.
girl that
Every
can protect
podcast is
herself.
So exhilarating. Such a maverick.
Yeah, well.
You know, when he was a washerwoman, he would pour
It's not
dirty
such an
mud
exciting
juice
game.
all over my body and
And that's where I draw the line.
go back. Remember who you were.
Wow! She can do that?
I'm standing on the crest
Wow! Okay!
of the Carpathian Mountains. I am victorious from battle. But I am punctured
Well, shit.
by many arrow.
Isn't that
Yet
going to
I
be
survive.
traumatic? Traumatic for him. Oh god. He's like resetting him. Oh, he's the horse. Okay.
Silence! My four-legged friends. I sense you are angry tonight. And with good reason.
Is he going to start a mutiny?
Imprisoned. Yes, without trial. Now is the time to hoist our oars and row to
Nandor, is that you?
Yes, I turned myself into a dog to come and rescue you.
Hang on a second. You turned yourself into a dog.
Yeah.
In a place that imprisons dogs.
I just thought I'd be a bit creative and come and rescue you. Don't want me to rescue you, I can go again.
Well,
Tell me how you do that. You're locked in a fucking cage.
What's not?
he's not as traumatized as before. This is really interesting.
Time itself. We have been drawn together. Oh, let's make love right now.
Wait, here.
Yeah, here. Right here on the dirty ground of this filthy parking
Oh,
lot.
I was hoping you would say that.
Yeah. God, you want to get that? Do you need to get that?
Hello? Hello, Guillermo.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Nadja.
Poor guy!
Oh,
Wow.
God!
What the fuck?
Nadja!
And, like, I've also
What the fuck?
some dogs are really, really big and other dogs are really small.
Oh, thank God.
Like a human.
Sorry, thank goodness. Laszlo and Mandor are in cages
Uncle
inside.
and a 40-foot.
Please come in, man.
Thank you. What is the code for your door?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
That's the code for the
Yeah. Well,
door. Human.
I fucking love Nacho, okay? She is amazing. Gosh. Okay. That poor guy! She actually drove him into madness. Oh my god. I just can't. I just can't. Okay. That was a really, really great episode. Okay, so... I'm sorry, I just can't. That poor guy. Poor Gregor. Okay, so basically the episode was about Laszlo getting caught in a vampire farm, which is really fun because I've never thought about that. And yeah, it would make sense. It's just that I don't know, I don't think that I know any case. Well, yeah, okay, I know cases, but not close to me, where people own exotic animals. So I just don't think that I think about it in the regular. So it never occurred to me what to do when you see a bat. It doesn't happen too commonly in the place that I live. I'm pretty sure that in other parts of Mexico that are more rural, not as urban as where I live. I'm pretty sure that in those places, things can happen with exotic animals that just happen to be at your place. Like, for example, I know that in some places, like with hotter climate and I don't know, with less houses and just urban sites around. I know that it's a really common thing to see in your house with no warning or whatsoever. These like really gigantic lizards. Sorry, I don't know how to say it in English. In Spanish is iguana, but let me just... Why does internet work for, right? Okay, I don't think that there's... Well... Oh, wait. Apparently, iguana is iguana in English. So, well, yeah, but they are like this big and they don't do anything to you, but yeah, that is really common. And moth flies and things like that, or those really really big spiders. But in the place where I live, because it's the city and we don't have things like that, I have never seen a bat in my entire life. Never. I think that, I don't know, they seem cute. They seem cute for what I've seen and heard, but I don't know. At least not where I live from. The only animals that I have any connection to in the daily basis were flies and mosquitoes and, you know, your normal sizes of spiders and some lizards. Oh, there's a lot of chapulín and cicadas in my house, but again, how did you say chapulín? Oh, grasshopper. Yeah, so grasshopper in Spanish is chapulín. In case you didn't know before. Yeah, so there's a lot of them, and actually there's a really fun story about that, because when I was little, we have a country house for vacations and weekends off, and that house is filled with, well, you know, country insects and animals. So when I was little, I thought that it was really fun and I wanted a pet. So I decided to capture one of those grasshoppers and cicadas. Well, actually I think that it was another kind of insect. Grillo. Cricket. Sorry, it's just that today I don't know what's happening to my English today, but I swear that I cannot remember how to say anything to save my life. Like, anyway, so yeah, I collected a bunch of cicadas and grasshoppers and crickets, and I bring them home. But I did not realize that my house was like, it's just that my house was really quiet, and then I bring in these other species of insects that did not exist previously on this land. So, well, I did that, and I intervene in the population of the insects around my house. Just kind of, I don't know, it happened something weird, because there are no animals that pose a threat for those animals that I bring in. So now in my house we have a lot of crickets and cicadas and grasshoppers, because I decided to bring in a bunch, because I didn't know what was going to happen. So now it is never silent in my house. No, there's a lot of noises. They are cute noises, but still noises. My parents were not too happy about that. But, well, it is what it is. But anyway, because that is the only experience that I have with exotic animals, and they are not exotic, I don't even think that I have seen, I don't know, I have hamsters, cuyos, but that was like the extent of it. I've known people that have dogs. I have a dog, cats, hamsters, fish. And that's basically it. So it doesn't happen. Butterflies, but I am really afraid of butterflies. So it never crossed. The point is that it never crossed my mind what happens when you find a bat in your house, because it has never happened to me before, and I didn't know that you are supposed to call these special services, these people that will take care of the animal. I don't know. I just thought that you would release it into the wilderness again. I don't know, but apparently, if this episode is anything to go by, it is a thing. So that is fun. Anyway, sorry, I tend to just talk about a lot of things that don't make sense. But anyway, sorry. But it was really fun. And also it was really fun to see Gregor again, But that poor man, that poor man, he was literally driven into insanity by Nadia. Like, shit. Talking about a life that sucks. But it is really interesting to see that apparently in this show, reincarnation is a thing. That is really interesting. I have always think that out of all of the theories and what religion tell us, everything that I heard of, really, reincarnation makes the more sense to me, because I don't know, just not entering into too many details. I think that if we are energy, and if, you know, the soul does not, I mean, like, taking just hypothetical, the soul exists hypothetically, then what happens to it before anything else? Like, what happens to the soul? And reincarnation would make sense because we could keep getting better. And I know that a lot of people said that reincarnation would not be possible because how did you explain the growing population? But I think that that can be easily explained. Well, not easily, but it can be explained taking into consideration that not all of the souls are going to reincarnate at the same time. So it's going to take a while, and then I think that new souls can be created. Because all of the terminology of an old soul and all of those things. So I don't know. I want to research more about the topic, but I think that it's really cool that in this universe reincarnation it's a thing. Because yeah, reincarnation sounds really amazing. At least it sounds more amazing than, you know, the concept of hell. Because let's be honest, if I am going somewhere after I die, it's going to not be heaven, probably. At least not the Christian heaven. So yeah, it is really interesting to take into consideration that. And also I really think that it's really cool to have a confirmation that apparently, again, in this universe, you can actually see the cameras. Because I think that, well, I don't have a lot of experience with mockumentaries. I just find out that there's a genre about that when I started watching this, and someone commented that this is a mockumentary, and I didn't know that that was a thing. But I think that I've seen some bits and pieces of scenes in other mockumentaries, but I didn't know if you were supposed to see the camera or not. I don't know if this is how they usually are, like you can see the camera and then just pretend that they aren't there, or if in some documentaries you don't see the camera, like the other people in the show don't see the camera. I don't know how that works, so I think that that's really neat. I really enjoyed that, and I think that their date was really, really fun. It just gave me so much secondhand embarrassment, but in the good way, you know, the funny kind of way. not in any cringy way, just I get easily embarrassed, so there's a lot of things that gives me secondhand embarrassment, and this is one of those. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. And the whole thing about the shelter of animals and them trying to get Laszlo out, I think that that is really, really cool too. And I just hope that we get to see Jeff again, because he was a really cool character, and I think that the whole thing with them meeting in each of his lives was really cool, even when she's married, you know. But yeah, I think that it's really, really cool. I really enjoy that, and yeah, I'm just going to hope that he maybe is not a recurrent character, but I don't know, a background character that we see and check on him some of the time. I don't know. I hope that they don't put him in mental facility. I hope that he doesn't get his life ruined just because of this. And I also want to check on in the girl that's turning into a vampire because her story is also cool. I would say that Nadja is definitely one of my favorite characters, even though all of these characters are so extra in their own ways that I love all of them. I just really have a lot of fun with these characters. But yeah, I really enjoyed the episode. I think it was really good, and I am super excited to be back into these reactions because I missed it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to leave a like or a comment. Anything you want would be highly appreciated. And if you want to know when I upload my reactions, I'm going to leave you my Twitter account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. I guess that's it, so we'll be seeing each other on the next reaction. Bye!